So here I am. It is Talk About It Tuesday and Cat Chat. And we're going to be talking about cats, my channel, you know, whatever comes to mind. And I do have like a full complement of cats down here, which you can't see, but I will pick up. Oh, she cried. Oh, she cried. She said, no, she cried. And then Dobby's here too, of course. So one of the newest things is I have a new robot vacuum because my old vacuum was dying, and the cost of getting a new vacuum was pretty much the same as getting a robot vacuum. The prices have dropped down like dramatically nowadays. And so I'll see if later in the description, since I have no description yet, I'm just kind of winging it. I'll put a link so that if you want to see which robot vacuum I got, you can. And maybe you might want to buy it off of Amazon, and I get like 5 cents, you know, maybe enough over time to buy some cat food. So anyways, this is Dobby, if you guys don't know. And Dobby's already started sitting on the vacuum, so that's a lot of fun. He's really been enjoying it. So basically, some of the things going on with my channel is I have decided to start 2 other channels, basically one called Peldon Makes and another called Travels with Peldon. And the reason I decided was because I just felt that there was too much variety on my channel that I really want to devote just to cats. And this way, you know, if you are into DIY stuff, some of the things I do a lot of crafts, and you guys don't always get to see the crafts I do because, you know, a lot of people don't follow me on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, where a lot of times I will post, you know, the pictures and stuff of some of the projects that I'm working on. Like I just finished painting a wall unit for my living room. Let's see if we can turn this so that you can see it, which Dobby's like, no, my head. See over there with the little birch trees and the little knobs that I bought and put on are mousies. So that's really cute. And I was thinking about doing a DIY on that. Oh, Jesus. Stay. So, you know, because I think I'm going to also paint the very back part, you know, where inside where you can see on the shelves with birch trees and birds and stuff. And I'll probably just video myself doing it and give a rundown on the process, which was pretty easy. And then of course I have my travel vlogs, which I love doing the travel vlogs. I'm just not sure that I should constantly post them on the channel since they're not really cat related. And so I was like, you know, Travels with Peldon or something like that, that would, you know, be a place where I could put all the video that I've done of the travels, and then people can, you know, I'll make playlists of the stuff that's still on this channel so it's not lost. And then, oh, here's Pixie. Oh, seriously, everybody's so skittish today. Hey, Pixie says hi. They're like, no, they don't want, I even have a can of cat food here. Come on, guys, come on up. See if I can get this to angle down a little bit more without it popping out of the holder. That's the problem, is I have a skin on my, there. Whoa. That was good. It just popped completely out of the holder because I have, it's like a gimbal. So it just completely popped right out of the holder for that because my back is so fat, and that popped off. Oh, hi Holly, hi Papa Cat. Trying to bribe my cats to come up here, and they are being kind of shy. Here's the kitten. I'm gonna put the kitten up there on the couch here so she can have herself a little treat. They've already had their canned cat food for today, but you know, trying to figure out, they are not wanting to be on camera today. They are just not interested at all, which they're cats. I mean, I can't force them to do anything. I can coax them or gently encourage them, but as for anything else, no, it's not gonna happen. They have their own minds. That was the thing with the vacuum. I was like, oh, this will be so cool. They'll enjoy it. And for like the first 2 days, they were absolutely terrified of the vacuum. And now today, when the kitten climbed up on it, yeah, no one can force cats. The kitten climbed up on the vacuum and managed to start it. So that was interesting. And then we had a poop apocalypse because of it. Because when I turn it on, I make sure that I've gone into every corner and every area and in front of the litter box and make sure that there's no poop anywhere. Because the kitten likes to poop next to the litter box or in a corner. So since she started the vacuum this morning, it picked up some kitten poop and drug it around, which thank goodness, I mean, right now I'm on concrete and just kind of scrubbed it all up. Oh, well, thanks, Holly. I know I don't usually get much people to my live streams. I think they just forget, and you know, but that's okay. We're having a party here, right? A party with my non-compliant cats. So anyways, poop apocalypse. So if you get a robot vacuum, I mean, seriously, I'm going to make something that goes over the top so that if they climb on it and play it, it doesn't start it. Unless I want to start it, because it is so important to make sure that there's nothing on the floor that you don't want spread around. And then later in the afternoon here, I had Dobby just sitting on it. I mean, just perched on top of the vacuum. And I was like, oh, well, that's pretty awesome. So maybe after a while, he'll get used to it. And somebody had recommended that I put like AstroTurf or felt or something right on top of the vacuum, so they have something to grip to if they do decide to ride it. So probably later today, that's what I'm going to do. I have some spray adhesive that I use for a lot of my crafts, and I'll just get a piece of felt. I mean, I have a huge supply of felt. I don't know why I have so much felt. It's like, I don't know, felt bread in my craft room, and just had little felt babies. But I'm going to stick that on there, and then maybe when it's running, I might stick a few little treats up and see if they like that, and if they want to, you know, kind of get used to and liking the vacuum by having it give them treats. If that sounds, you know, coherent. Oh, there's Dobby. Come on, Dob. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's okay. I swear, you know, normally when the camera's on, they're right there. But for some reason today, yeah. And the baby's been especially skittish. Huh. Were you traumatized? I don't know if she was traumatized or not by the vacuum starting up on her. When she was, all she did was, I guess, just climb on it and hit it just right. But there she is. She's getting some yummies, and maybe she'll stay. But her fur, I mean, her fur is getting so interesting. It's like she's sort of long-haired and sort of not long-haired. So I don't know what it's going to eventually be like, because she's still so little. I mean, she's grown a lot since I've gotten her, but she's still just a bitty kitten, just a little thing. And it's so cute watching her play. I just can't resist how adorable she is. So that's kind of a few of the things going on. I've medium hair, yeah, maybe more medium hair, because it's not, I mean, and we won't really know, I guess, until she's fully grown exactly how long her hair is, because it can change. But yeah, she's more, I think, like a medium hair, and she leaves that beautiful white hair everywhere that's on her. I have pants on right now, and they're just covered. I mean, I do this and the cat hair goes shh, which is one good thing about that, you know, vacuum, the robot vacuum, is I set it off in the morning and I set it off in the evening to run, and I've had a lot less cat hair in my house since I started using it, because it just seemed that my other vacuum, since it was mainly for carpet, it didn't really pull anything up very well, and it spewed stuff out a lot, where I don't notice anything spewing out of the robot vacuum. So I'm really pleased with that. But anyways, I have been how would you say, inspired, said that he was upgraded to long since. Yeah, they change as they grow, their hair changes. But I've been inspired by Holly of Nine's Cat Studio and the stuff that she's done in her yard. And I looked up, and my local Lowe's does carry the same fencing. So my idea is to fence off around my deck and, you know, put a little gate in it so we can get on and off the deck to go to the rest of the yard. Oh, Sheba's here. Well, Sheba, Muffy, and etc. Those are the cats. The cats are so cute. If you haven't been to their channel, you should, because absolutely adorable. She has a live stream that's up from earlier that I plan on watching later tonight, because, you know, I love watching all the cat channels. I can't resist them. And I couldn't watch as much when I was on vacation because I didn't have very good internet. But now that I'm back, I've been adding to my watch list. And then before I go to sleep at night for about an hour or two, I just kind of binge watch cat videos. So backyard fencing, I'm going to, you know, put a few things out there that are cat friendly, that they'll enjoy. And that'll keep the chickens off my deck too, because right now I have about 12 chickens, and they like to hang out. Come on, come on up, come on. I've got a cat here who is not wanting to get up on. Come on, Rosie, come on. There's Rosie. Okay, Rosie finally got up. So the chickens make an absolute mess of my deck, and I'm kind of tired of cleaning it. And then if the cats go out, they're kind of afraid of the chickens, because the chickens are not nice to the cats. They peck them a lot. Yeah, this is Rosie. He slash she is a sweet cat. Had indeterminate sex, which it happens. It's not common, but it does happen. So it was interesting, very interesting. So Rosie is whatever Rosie wants to be. We just let Rosie be. Rosie be a cat. And then I'm sorry, I have to grab Chihiro again, which is also Cutie Pie, because she is just so cute. And so, I don't know, she doesn't mind being held. I mean, you can hold her for quite a while, though right now, of course, she doesn't want to. I think she wants to get some more cat food. But the only place she really likes to be pet is right here on the middle of her back. And it's funny how, you know, every cat has their quirk. They have a certain way that they like to be pet. They have a certain way that they like to be talked to. So getting to know each cat's little quirks is a lot of the fun, I think, of cat ownership, because it's not like they're little cookie cutters. They're all completely different. It's like humans. They just all have their own personality. And there's Honey Buns. Yes, this is Honey Buns. With Honey Buns, you have to be careful because she is blind in one eye. So if you approach her from the blind eye side, she does get a little bit startled and kind of scared. So I always try to make sure that, you know, she can see my hand over on this side when I pet her, and then she's fine. And I can understand. I mean, if somebody came at me on my blind side, I would not be appreciative of that, and I would be kind of freaked out. So, hey, I don't know. Yep, you can see Dobby back there. So at least I've got 3 right now, hanging out. Just, oh my gosh, and it's a hot day. I went to go pick up Chloe. She's here, but she doesn't want to be on camera. Say hi, Chloe.
Hi.
And the temp thing in my car said it was like 100 degrees, which I'm not exactly sure what 100 degrees is in Celsius for the people who use Celsius, but it's probably around between 38 to 40 degrees Celsius. It is just miserable. So Kaylee wouldn't want to be on, yeah, see, teenagers, you know, they just don't like being on camera. And they're so cute. Oh my gosh, Chloe and Kaylee. Kaylee is my niece, and she's absolutely adorable. Chloe is my granddaughter. They're both 3 days apart. yeah, that was that was really cute that, you know, the cousins had their first babies 3 days apart. I think that's often common in families. But oh, and then I have some big news. My daughter, my youngest daughter, has this cat named Leiden, and Leiden is a special needs cat, and they hadn't gotten her fixed because she's an indoor only cat. She never goes out, and they were, you know, hoping for maybe sometime when she was kind of stable or whatever that they would do it because she has a lot of issues. She got out, I guess, a couple months ago in the morning and was out for about an hour before they were able to get her back in, and that was enough time. So she's having kittens right now. Yeah, my daughter called me, and she says they're really tiny kittens, because Leiden, like I said, she's special needs cat, and she's very tiny herself, even though she's probably well over 5 years old. And that's kind of old, I think, to be having a first litter. My goodness, Chloe, do you remember when they got Leiden? That was a long time, even really before. Young. Yeah, she was really little, so I think she's well over 5 years, probably a senior. And so there are 2 kittens so far. They think that she has maybe 1 more kitten inside her, and they were going to wait a little bit, see if anything progressed, and then take her to the vet. But if she has issues and the kittens need extra help, I told her that, you know, I have the room where I put, yeah, your boys are used to be on camera. Sky is so cute. Oh my God, he's such a big fluff bug. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we might have kittens here and a mama. So we'll see, you know, how she does with the kittens and stuff. Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully I won't need to, you know, bring her here. Yes, Sky is a big black bear. So I'm excited to see my grand kittens, I guess you call them, that were not expected at all. Poor Leiden. Like I said, she's old and she's tiny and she's special needs. So yeah, just everybody think positive for her. Yeah, because that would make Tom, oh God, yeah, I know. He's already not happy about little Miss Cutie Pie. He's like, aren't you supposed to be finding her a home? Because she's a rescue, and usually what I do is, you know, if I rescue a cat, I try to, you know, I foster them for a while, and then I try to find them homes. And yeah, so far that hasn't really been done with little Cutie Pie, because she's a cutie pie. That's the problem. And that would be you know, he knows me, a big problem with kittens. If I get little bitty kittens that I get to nurse with a bottle, ooh, I won't want to get rid of them. But that's part of the thing though. That's part of fostering and part of doing rescue is you have to let them go. You have to say goodbye when it's time to say goodbye. I mean, I watched Stephanie from Community Cats, and man, that woman is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's hard with kittens. I had to talk Brad down over the weekend. Oh, about wanting another cat. Yeah. And the kittens, it's genetically programmed for us to like that certain look, that little bitty face, those big round eyes. And yeah, because it's just this nurture thing that we have. So, ooh, kittens. I do love kittens a lot. And Dobby is, the reason this is shaking is Dobby is on the table behind the camera now. So he's just, I have 3 trying to eat out of the can that I got for them for a little treat. It's like, you guys, come on, share. I'm like, we're not gonna share. No sharing here. Huh? No sharing. Oh my gosh. And there's so much going on, which is why I wanted to do live. My 200th video upload should be sometime this week, because I think this one is 197. So that means if I, probably Wednesday's travel vlog will go on my new travel channel. I'll get it all done and set up tonight. but then that leaves Thursday's video and Saturday's video. So Monday's cat video will be our 200th video, and I did something special. It's really bad, it's really awful, and it's really cute, but oh my gosh, it's kind of it's a music video, just to let you know. It's a music video, and the cats are singing because I used an app for them to sing, and it's so awful and so cute and so bad. So look forward Monday for my 200th video, and I'm gonna try, I'll have it scheduled probably for about 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time, and you'll get to see my insanity, because I never said I was sane. I never said I was all together in the head. And you'll know when you see this exactly what I mean. I think I lost my mind doing that one. But it was so fun. I mean, it was really fun getting, you know, the good pictures of the cats and then animating it. I did marry into crazy. Oh, and so my kids had, you know, no chance. No chance at all. Crazy on both sides, and it just, all you can do is say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, and there's Honey still. Honey's still eating, still having her little treaties. So that's awesome. I don't get Honey out very often because she's very quiet, very reserved. Like Pixie. Pixie is more of a quiet cat. And that's why I'm like, Dobby, why doesn't Dobby want to be here? I mean, he's always here. And even the kitten, you know, she likes her fun, and she likes to be, how would you say, adored over. She really enjoys that. But everybody, they're just being pains in the butt. Pains in the butt today. And then I wanted to do this earlier, but I was supposed to be babysitting today, and then that got canceled. Yeah, I was going to babysit for the little baby, that Chloe, the little one, that same name as you. Yeah, she's like 3 years old. So cute. But her older brother came down with an illness overnight. You know how kids do. I mean, in the middle of the night, they spike the temp, they start puking, they do the whole, you know. So her parents did not get to go have their little lunch date today that they were hoping to have. And I'm really sorry that they missed that. Hopefully I'll be available for them, you know, not next week, maybe the week after. Next week, I will be in Riverside because my sister-in-law is having surgery again. And then since I won't, you know, for a few days be here with my cats, I will have footage of her cat, who, Pooh Bear is Brandy Pitts' original cat. And when she kind of headed out, oh no, it's my pleasure to do that for her, you know, for your mom. So I'll make lots of video of Mr. Pooh Bear, because he is just the cutest Bengal, and his tail is just not as long as it could be. He's got kind of a stumpy tail, but that just adds to his charm, and he's vocal. If you have not had a Bengal cat, they can be very, very vocal. I think even more than any of the Siamese cats that I've had. But they're a very beautiful breed, and they, yes, very, very vocal, and they can be so loving. I mean, a lot of people worry about Bengals because they're not 100%. Hi, Jennifer! Bengals because they're not 100%, you know, domesticated cat. But they've, you know, been bred enough now that, you know, they're a few generations down, and they're just such sweethearts. I really think they're a great cat if you want to have, you know, one cat that is, you know, your constant companion. So Pooh Bear Bengal, yes. Junior, tiny bit. Oh, Junior does? That's awesome. Junior is so cute too. He's a little chubby belly. Oh, I love chubby little bellies on cats. I know it's not always the healthiest for them, but they look so cute. I know right now I don't have any unusual cats, I guess you could say, because they're all just, you know, domestic, long hair or short hair. usual um, formerly ferals and stuff. But, you know, I love Siamese cats, and I've had Siamese cats before, and I probably will again in the future. Yes, Holly, Jennifer, you guys just saw each other on Holly's live stream, which if anybody's here has not checked Nine's Catudio out, she does live streams on Tuesdays at about noon my time, which is why I don't do any, not noon, is it? No, it's 2 o'clock my, all right, I'm getting confused now. Is it noon? Holly, you'll have to tell them what time your live streams are normally on, is it, I know you were still on at 2 p.m. my time, but her streams usually run about 2 hours, and she has these adorable cats that she's rescued. I mean, they're really sweet. I mean, Nine was just this tiny little thing, and if you look at the older videos, you can kind of watch his progression as he grows up. It's too sweet. I know that's what I was thinking about doing on like Chihiro. When she gets a little bigger, maybe do a progression video. So it's 1 p.m. Okay, so it's mountain time to 3 p.m. Yeah, so mountain time means it's noon my time. So it is noon. So noon to about 2, which I don't want to ever do a live stream that's at the same time as hers, unless we're raiding and going back and forth between, which I've seen gamers that do that. I don't know if you've ever heard of the gamers who live stream and then they go raid another streamer's channel, and everybody piles into the comments and they have all this fun. And that would be a lot of fun to do sometime, to have, you know, some of us do live streams at the same time and then flip back and forth between having fun. To do that, I think I would have to have my computer up. Tigger, some kind of yeah, I think he's definitely Maine Coon. He's a big guy. He's cute though. He's so cute. Wish you knew how to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find, you know, out how they do that. I think you have to be streaming using your laptop or your computer to do that, because I think you have to be able to use like Streamlabs OBS or OBS. Now I do have Streamlabs OBS and I have used it to stream before. I'm just not super fond of it, and partly because I'm not a gamer and it's all set up for people who are gamers. I just think I need more experience with that. That would be awesome to do a joint live stream. Yes, yes. That would be so awesome. And I know that you can do a Skype stream where we can join together on Skype and then join somebody who's streaming if they're doing it off their computer or laptop. I was on someone's live stream via Google Hangouts. Yeah, you can do it on Google Hangouts too. I just haven't figured that out really. So we'll have to work on that, because that would be a lot of fun. Have a hangout with all of us, and then the cats. Not that the cats care. I don't really think that they care about the streaming and being live and stuff. They just like the fact that I'm bribing them with canned cat food, and they've already had their canned cat food for the day. This is extra, but it's okay. Rosie's on the special food for the urinary tract stuff, so extra wet food for him is okay, definitely, because they say wet food and then the special food and lots of water is best. And I've been keeping an eye out too on the water, because you know how I have the kitten that poops in corners and stuff? I have a cat who's been peeing in the water bowl, and I haven't caught him yet, and it's really weird. I mean, why would a cat pee in the water bowl? Unless it's Rosie who had the urinary tract issues and he was doing that because it was bothering him to pee, which if that's it, maybe, you know, that was really smart. But so he's on the special stuff now so that, you know, his little insides are better. I felt so bad for him. You're such a good baby, aren't you? He's so pretty. He's one of the ones which, if you haven't seen any of my live streams before where I've explained, he was underneath the shed in the back. I think he was born there, him and his siblings, and I managed to catch 4, kept 3. 1 passed away last year, which was really hard. He wasn't even a year old, and that was really tough. He just went to sleep and didn't wake up. But I have Rosie and then Rosie's brother, Azrael. Now, Azrael is very standoffish. I mean, he was just not, I don't know. I don't think he's ever completely been socialized. I attempted it, but it was hard with 4 kittens. And Rosie was originally the most feral, the most hissy, bitey. I mean, he was just horrible. But he came down with, one of the viruses that the kittens get, and he was so sick. And so to keep him well, I had to carry him around in a little scarf. I tied around, stuck him in, and kept him warm against my body, and then bottle fed him like every couple hours until he started perking up and putting on some weight. So he went from being like the most feral of the cats to being the most sociable of the cats. I think the only one that's as sociable is the one that my eldest daughter took, Mister, who looks exactly like Rosie, but maybe eyes a little sadder looking. Azrael has those sad eyes. But it's not easy always to socialize them when they've been feral. I mean, you do the best, but sometimes they just, aren't really big on, how would you say, contact. I mean, Azrael will come up to me, but he does not really want to be touched. Don't know what say is. I meant Google and I have this love-hate relationship with autocorrect and text to speech. I don't even use text to speech because it's so bad. It's just awful. Yeah, I'd rather people see what I'm writing myself. Oh, and Gail's in the house. Hi, nice to see you. I've got, the cats were just here. Rosie just left, and there's still food in here. I don't know what else to bribe them with. So if you guys watch the replay, you can see them. I feel like GPS and autocorrect are both, yes. Oh my gosh, I think the worst experience I ever had with GPS was we were going someplace down in San Bernardino, and it had us go up the block, make a U-turn, go down, make a U-turn, go up, make a U-turn, go down. We were just going around in circles on the same street. What the heck? So I had to actually, pull out a map and look for the address and everything on a regular map. And I know Google's gotten better, but they still have some instances where they just send people where there's nothing. And people have gotten, stranded because of that. So always take your Google directions with a grain of salt. Oh my gosh, it can be scary. So we've just been hanging out, having fun, talking about the things that I'm hoping to be doing. And I know later tonight, probably sooner than I want, I have to go to Ridgecrest. I have to drive down there. Oh, you're leaving. Oh, I'm sorry, but thanks for coming by. And it tells you, oh, yeah, drive into a body of water. So I have to go to Ridgecrest tonight, and I'm a wardrobe mistress for a play, a murder mystery play. So hopefully it won't be too long. Ryan says hi. Oh, give him lots of kisses for me. Give Ryan some kisses and give him, little tickles, and tell him that his auntie Beth really misses him. I miss him and little Kaylee. So yeah, and if anybody is wondering, my real name is Beth, but I don't like that name. And I've been using Peldon since late 1980s. We joined this group called the Society for Creative Anachronism, and what they do is they recreate medieval Renaissance life. And so I had to build a character, and I built this character named Peldon, who was a Welsh seamstress. Funny enough, I sew. I mean, how weird is that? Which, when I get the Peldon's Peldon Makes channel really going. I'll have some video tutorials on sewing and stuff. So if you like to sew, just leave me a comment as, you know, some of the things that you'd like me to make, because I can do pretty much anything I put my mind to it. I might even do some classes, video classes in pattern drafting, because that's one of the things I really enjoy doing is pattern drafting, and how to do it all with cats, because cats love it when you start to sew. That's the thing that they, oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how many times I've been sewing and my cats have jumped on the foot pedal and it's gone whoop. Okay, thanks guys, because now I have to take that seam out. Or they've I think the worst is when they were real little and they wanted to bat at the needle as it was going up and down. I'm like, no, 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 kitties, you can't do that. They, luckily nobody ever stuck their paw in, and if they jumped up onto it and got too close, you know, I just would shoo them off. But patterns, oh my gosh. Tissue paper patterns, they're not safe around cats. I have lost so many patterns that they've just chewed all up. You should make those onesies for cats. Oh yeah, that's a really good idea, because you can actually, you know, buy a onesie and just with a few, you know, little modifications, make it so awesome. Look, the cat family. Yeah, you have to bail out. I know. And you know what? I think I'm gonna probably have to go too. I've been here for 36 minutes. Usually my live streams only last about 20 minutes because I get tired. Oh, and of course I can't leave yet because there's Seuss. Hey, girl. Kitty sitting in the city. Oh my gosh. I love watching her cat sitting videos. I love watching her videos where she walks around and stuff too. Just, you know, kind of giving you a view of her city that she's in. That is always a lot of fun. It's awesome. So, oh, and Pixie decided to show up. Pixie's the one that we were in Tehachapi, which is up in the mountains, and we were just kind of doing a little hike and spending the day where it was a lot cooler, and they happened to have this cat adoption fair, and we ended up adopting Pixie. As we said, he was the only black cat in a sea of Siamese. So that meant I had to adopt him because I knew the Siamese would be adopted. Everybody loves to adopt Siamese, but little black ones, they don't always get adopted. So he's getting elderly now because he is 7 years old. I think he'll be 8 maybe? I don't know. It's been a long time. And he's starting to slow down a bit. Not as quick as he used to be. Yes. He's such a sweetheart. Skittles hasn't showed up. I wonder why Skittles might be with my husband in the room. Skittles likes to just kind of cuddle down on the bed with my husband and watch TV with them. Skittles was another rescued cat. Kids came to my door with this tiny little kitten, this tiny itty bitty little thing, and said, here. And I had to bottle feed him and take him everywhere I went. I have a purse. He's been into Target because I put him in my purse with his little blanket, and he went Target shopping with us one weekend. The things I do for cats. Yeah. And you know what? A few people noticed his little head peeking out, and nobody said a thing about a kitten in Target. Oh, and there's Skittles. Hey, Skits. Kitty, 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 Skitters. Skits, Skits. Come on. Skitties, smell this. It's can. Is that not your favorite flavor or something? Come on. Skitter butts. So, no. Oh, I gotta pick him up. Oh, he's heavy. He's a big boy. Yeah. Oh. And I swear, I've been trying to, you know, do portion control for him, and, you know, he still feels like he weighs the same. I don't know. When I took him to the vet when he had been bit on the tail, they said that he was like 14 pounds and he needed to lose at least 2 or 3 pounds. So I've been trying. I've been definitely trying. He's just, He's a big guy. From such a tiny little kitten. Oh my gosh. And it's funny because it was around this time that I got him. Oh my gosh, all those years ago, like 6 years ago, something like that. And so the memories come up in my feed, and then I repost them of him just being this tiny itty bitty little thing. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. I probably should do a progression video of him too, from teeny tiny all to huge. But I think I already did a meet my cats with Skittles. I still have a few cats left to do. I still need to do Mr. Chubbs, who is the outdoor cat that I tried to have him indoor, and it's never really worked out. And then Azrael, so Mr. Chubbs, Azrael, and maybe Rosie are the 3 that I don't have done. I think those are the only 3, and I need to do that. So I know I'm gonna need to wrap this up, because I think it's getting close to my time, 5 p.m., which means if I need to go, if I have to go to the, to Ridgecrest for that meeting, then I gotta leave soon. I gotta get ready. And I've been having such a good time with you guys. It's so nice to just be hanging out and chatting. Oh my gosh. So I think most Tuesdays, I'm gonna try and do this, and I'll try and do it, at a time that doesn't conflict with Holly, unless we figure out how to do a raid or how to do a multi-stream that we can all be together. So yeah, it was fun. And oh my gosh, I can't wait for the next video from you, Jennifer, because, well, shoot, from all of you guys, because like I said, I'm addicted, and I just hit the watch later and I stream. Oh, thanks. I love you and miss you too, Brandy. Yeah, because it's an hour drive. It's an hour drive to Ridgecrest. People who don't know exactly where I live an hour from everything. So if I want to go out of town and go shopping, I have to drive an hour, and it's not fun. But there's Starbucks at the end of the road. An hour away, we get to go to Starbucks, which is why I'm not totally addicted to Starbucks, because I only get it if I drive out of town. All right. So my kitties say bye. Pixie? Okay, Pixie Sticks, you want to say? Oh, look at that sweet face. Oh, he is so cute. Oh, and before I go, I want to see if I can show you he does have a little white patch there. A little one on his neck. Are you going to show your neck? Nope, nope. And one tiny little bikini. And he's like, no. He had enough. He's like, no more paparazzi. All right, guys. Thanks again for hanging out with me. And I will see you all on your streams. And yeah, I know his white patches are so cute. When you stream, if I can't be there live, I will be there on the replay, and I will be commenting, because I love you guys. All right, take care. Bye-bye. Hit end.